Wow. Excuse me. Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. So they stopped the drumming at like 12:30. So today is now Friday, August 19th, 2022 at 1 o'clock a.m. exact. So they stopped with the drumming, but now from a distance I hear what sounds like a high school band. I'm not saying it's a high school band music. I'm saying it sounds like it. So I'm sleep deprived and tired, and they got so much noise, interruptions and stuff. Like I started to try to record now because I thought I would have confidence that it would be quiet. So now they're back with noise campaign again. Freaking ridiculous. So the noise campaign started. I can hear it from a further distance. It was so quiet for a few minutes just before I was. See what I mean? Reprobate idiots. So now I can't, like, I'm being held hostage and forbidden to even say anything right now because they're using noise harassment now. And that's something I need to say so bad, and I want to talk so bad. Stuff that I've been trying to say for a couple of hours now. So dang, I am feeling the sleep deprived feeling and feeling extra sleepy, and I have to pee again. So come on, man, they doing this on purpose. And then I hate when I shut the video off, and almost immediately after I shut the video off, that's when somebody passed by with the one headlight or arm hanging out the window or something like, or strange tail lights or whatever. or some other form of gang stalking activity. But as I said, it was quiet and really no noise. After 12:40, like it was more like 12:36 when I noticed that the fake drummer had stopped. So I'm mad because J Demon Rotten Shit and Starbricker came on my blog. See what they're doing? They came on my blog making harassing, upsetting comments. And if my blog posts were, if the comments were closed, they couldn't say anything. But they act like they think they have the authority to rob and hijack my blog. With harassing comments. But I hope they all fucking go to jail. Or they need to go. They the ones who need to go to prison. But J Demon Rotten Shit, the way all the harassing comments, she sounds like as if she's the one who's freaking illiterate and mentally slow. So I can't believe people out here would rather me make money selling my body and not make money off of my short stories. I'm trying. And then Starbricker falsely accused me of glorifying and promoting animal abuse and neglect and all that in my short stories. And I'm like, when and where? So, she straight up lied on me. So I don't glorify or promote, any violence in my short stories at all. And I never mentioned animal abuse in my short stories. At least I don't have any recollection, but I definitely don't promote no doggone animal abuse in my short stories. So, see that creating all this fake noise to slow me down from trying to tell my story. Noise harassment. Y'all saw that? When he gets near me, that's when he pop, 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 right near me. Cars like that should be banned. Should be illegal, and people who drive them around should go to prison. They're doing this on purpose. And there's hardly anybody to come and verify that, oh, Candy, I see you targeted. I see you really targeted. I see you heavily targeted. So, all the harassment and mocking that my twin sister did, and I saw she did a fake video entitled, she did a fake video that was entitled, oh, if I'm not messing with you, then why you keep on, I don't remember exactly what she said, but, oh, if I'm not messing with you, then why you keep effing with me, or something like that. And it's like, what you mean you haven't been messing with me when you recently did videos mocking me and then try to gaslight me? And meet up. You ain't too sick to meet up with fake T.I. perps and do videos mocking and laughing at me. You're not too sick to do doggone videos mocking me about Winnie the Pooh and calling me Bam Bam Crazy Hoe. And it looked like as if she copied off of me with the getting the doggone haircut. Now, last year, I mentioned about getting my hair cut, and she hurried up and went to get hers cut just so she can lie on me and say that, that I was the one who copied off of her with getting haircut for. I mean, getting her hair cut. When actually I was the one actually talking about it. Come on. I was the one who was actually, I actually talked about it, and then she hurried up and went to get it done, because my check wouldn't come on the 3rd. I mean, it wouldn't come until the 3rd. So, I had that plan in advance already, and then she had her cult followers defending her online for her. So, how come it's okay for her to copy off of me with that getting a haircut? I actually needed it cut because I shouldn't have used that conditioner, that product that was making me feel like, it was making me lose my hair and going bald, and it was damaging my hair, so I had to start all over again. So, but J Demon Rotten shit, she falsely accused me of trying to copy off my twin sister with the music thing. And if I did, that ain't your business. Like, you stay away from me and my twin sister's business and stay out of my life. So I wasn't even thinking about my twin sister, when I tried out a couple of songs. I was just experimenting and stuff like that, but I wasn't even thinking about my doggone twin sister or nothing, So, it's like they really think they have the authority to take my rights away from me. And I see people here busking every day with music and stuff like that. But Starbricker tried to make it plain that she thinks that I should not be allowed to make money from my writings. And she wants to give false proof that I'm such a bad writer, and this all stems from her childish freaking bullying and trying to get revenge because she was exposed in my first ebook that I published. So they think they have the authority to force cancel me as a writer, and you don't have the authority or the right to come on my blog and tell me shit. If you hate my writing, but then you've been stalking and following my writings, all this time, and then she tried to make it like a real writer would go to an agent and get approved by a publisher and stuff like that. Says who? She acting like she thinks that she has God's authority to force me to quit writing. Shucks, I've gotten donations and tips and payments from if somebody said that they enjoyed a short story, and they have a right to freaking enjoy a doggone short story that I write. And I have more than one short story that people have said that they liked it. But as I said, the majority of the time I be so freaking sleep deprived. Like, severely sleep deprived, and still try with the short stories. Or or they will hit me with directed energy weapons to force me to, torture me so bad that until I'm forced to stop writing. Or they will force misspell my words and stuff. Electronically misspell my words. So and then J Demon Rotten shit, she tried to talk about, she put a false name saying Lisa Grandpre and trying to say, it's your cousin, bitch. I'm like, I know it's you. So she wants to use what I said about Lisa T.I. And I'm not even related to Lisa T.I. And I don't have any cousins named Lisa. The biological mom, Frances, had a sister named, a sister named Lisa, my aunt Lisa, that I never met. But, I never met my aunt Lisa. But, I think that's, I think I heard that the biological mom Frances and the biological aunt Yvonne have the same mom, but then we have Auntie Betty, Aunt Lisa, and Uncle Carl that supposedly had the same dad from the biological mom Frances, and Yvonne has her own dad named Adolf, and I had to hear, and Yvonne looks just like Adolf, you know. So, but I have a cousin named Rebecca who's Yvonne's daughter, whore Rebecca. She was a cruel, abusive perp too. So, so I've been even gang stalked even before Hurricane Katrina, 2005, before Hurricane Katrina. But all it took was, you know, my my own cousin Rebecca hates me forever, all because I had an emotional meltdown when her neighbor Verda, who was a grown woman who shouldn't be friends with a kid anyway, and Verda was a narcissistic perp who set me up to get a ticket in 2005 before Hurricane Katrina. You know, she set me up to get a ticket, and guess what that ticket was for? And I didn't know I was being gang stalked or anything like that, but I had a car accident earlier that day, and of course, because of the car accident, I knew I could have died. And I think Ramona did a voodoo spell on me on purpose to set me up with that car accident. And the brakes failed, and then they wrongfully banned me from driving renting cars from Enterprise. And that car had one headlight. And I got pulled, and Verda set me up, and I got pulled over. So Ramona, while everybody else tell me you don't have the business to drive, you shouldn't drive, you don't have the business mentality or the sense to drive. And Ramona used to act like I didn't catch on to it, but she acted like she used to be eager for me to rent a car so she could set me up to be blood sacrificed while driving or something. Like as if she was trying to set me up in a car accident to be blood sacrificed while I'm driving. But, you know, a tiny little tree saved my life that day. And it was Friday, February 18th, 2005, before Hurricane Katrina. And my cousin Rebecca used to love me until that night. Later on that night, then Rebecca got hateful and turned against me and started to be abused. And she was only 14. And I cannot get, none of my family members is like, I can't even get my family back. It's not fair because certain family members, like my niece Monica, my cousin Rebecca, all them, they turned against me and hate my guts and brutal and disrespectful towards me. And they didn't even get to know the real Candy Grandpre or get to know me. They didn't get to know me at all. It's like if Monica could sit down with me and get to know the real Candy for herself, or my biological brother Derek or Mark or any of them, they all got that brainwashed fake opinion about me. You know, because they're all gang stalkers. Rebecca acted like a cruel gang stalker at her own brother's funeral, at my cousin Blake's funeral. You would think the family would come together, but even Monica, my niece Monica, was even acting dirty and abusive and cruel and immature at all this family gang stalking, bullying, and abuse at Blake's funeral, and Blake got freaking murdered. And I'm gonna say it, when Blake was alive, it wasn't until after he got out of jail in 2005, like before Hurricane Katrina, he got out of jail. And then he started to act like a perp. I mean, he started to act like a perp towards me and act abusive and cruel. I mean, but it wasn't bad enough for me to, like, my twin sister kept lying and saying that, oh, well, Candy said that she's glad that Blake is dead. And I never said such a thing, you know. Blake, he just did like petty little mean stuff, but he didn't do really anything really disastrous like Mark, the biological nephew John, the biological brother Pete, the biological sister Ramona, and my twin sister and all them. You know, Rebecca has done me stuff more severe than what Blake did. But it's true events or true facts about what happened. I know what the hell went on in my family. And I know what the hell happened to me too. So anyway, I'm sorry that it took a while for me to get to start talking in this video, you know, because of all the noise or whatever, but it seemed like everything kind of quieted down some. So yeah, those ghetto gang stalkers, they gaslit me with strange tail lights. And usually it's a one single female, but I didn't realize there was a guy that worked there. But I mean, you coming to pick up somebody, a relative or a friend that worked there, or your boyfriend or whatever, you come pick him up. But why you come and covertly harass me with strange headlights every day that you? I thought that she was just circling around surveilling me. I did not realize that she was picking up her boyfriend or her brother, whoever that works there. But I would see the one tail light out on the left side, and so and you can see a small part of it in that video. So it's like both of those females threatened me, and that guy has stopped them. You know, but I didn't know who was driving. But if they're all in a car together, they're all perping together. But you know, you get ghetto gang stalkers who act like they want to try to fight you, and they get ignorant. They get ghetto and ignorant when they try to fight you when you expose them. But the rich white people, you know what they'll do? They'll straight up call the police on you. But these people right here, they'll try to fight you. So but they're proud of what they do. You know. So and my own family is just as ghetto, retarded, and ignorant. You know. See, you ain't no real thug. But I see every weekend how people, they get to have a good freaking time. People get to party and have a good time and have a nice income. Come on, hurry up and go home. They're slowing up my video. And I know it's a modified BMW. That's a BMW right there. I would hate for this to unnecessarily bleed into another video. I told y'all, like, go, hurry up and go. I'm gonna have to pause this. Look, oh wow. See, they even got one one tail light. They got one tail light. I knew they were perps. That's a freaking BMW. But y'all couldn't see it from here, but I saw it from here. Yeah, they had one tail. They modified. That's why it took them so long to pull off. They had one tail. They modified to change the tail light or whatever. So but anyway, Starbricker tried to falsely accuse me of promoting wickedness in my short stories, and it's like, if you don't like them, why have you been reading? I've been writing short stories for almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years I've been writing short stories. So if you don't like someone and you still, you don't like me, but you still been stalking my short stories and stalking everything about me for the past almost 2 years. She's been stalking me for almost 3 years, but been criticizing my writings for almost 2 years. So, if you already know how I write, why do you still keep doing it? And then she tried to make it like she's special. And Starbricker acts like she's trying to steal my identity. Like, she tried to make it like she specializes in reading short stories and that she's been doing so for a long time. And, she just won't leave me alone and stop her. Come on, stupid bitch. She just won't leave me alone and stop harassing me or trying to force control me and stuff. And then she tried to say, she needs to just keep on writing for a hobby and not trying to make money. And she tried to make it like the only way to make money writing is I have to go to a publisher, because she figured, I know Candy would get rejected. Not because I'm a poor writer, but because I don't go along with the New World Order, because I'm not promoting the satanic New World Order agenda. That's why people don't get promoted. They have so much satanic witchcraft behind these popular authors, Hollywood stars, everything. In order to make it to be and I've said it so many times, I'm not even trying to blow up and make a success. It's just like and people say that you can turn your hobbies and passions into, a side hustle. So, and then she tried to say, you are not eloquent. So, it seems like the jealousy is really clear. Like, as I said, and then she tried to say, you think I have so much time to stalk you when I bake, I knit, I do this, I do that, I watch TV, I do that, whatever. Well, so, no, now I've seen her justify and justifying why she has to stalk me and watch my every move. And she lied on me and said that I threatened to kill her, and I never did threaten to kill her. So if that would have happened, then I would be in jail. Or I would have got arrested. But she keeps trying to push me and trying to provoke me. and she's getting paid to try very hard. As I said, she's one of the perps assigned to use mental health to try to push very hard to try to get me to commit suicide, and that's not fucking funny at all. But I keep on trying to fight and trying to stand strong, and they don't have a right or authority to try to come on my blog and try to dictate and police what I should post and everything. So it's like y'all will never be approved. But see, they keep on saying harsh, abusive stuff. They keep on trying to ruin my mental health. But it's like the endless psychological and mental and emotional and verbal and spiritual abuse that they're doing, And see, they're using that for noise harassment to try to drown out what I'm trying to say. So, what they did and what my twin sister recently did, that bothered me enough. This is what I had been trying to talk about. So, yeah, my twin sister tried to make remarks, try to make it like I'm the one that's harassing and fucking with her or whatever, in which I've seen, her trying to mock and laugh at me. And today is now 6 days before our birthday, and then she thinks she can try to erase me as a twin when I was freaking born first. When she thinks she got the authority to dictate that, oh, what part of I don't want to be a twin no more, don't you understand? And then I caught her lying to people saying it was just her birthday and not mine, on August 25th. So, but it's like they want to try to hunt. There's nothing that they have on me, so they want to create lies to falsely accuse me, justify falsely accusing me of being a criminal. So if I report, if I glorify animal torture, then why don't you freaking report me to authorities? Where did I do that at in any of my short stories? Did I I never even, I don't understand, like, she falsely accused me of promoting and encouraging and glorifying animal torture and child abuse in my short stories and stuff. And just trying to make me look bad. And that was a point in time when Star Bricker was trying to falsely accuse me of being racist. And my twin sister and her devout cult followers, they were all, trying to falsely accuse me of being racist and stuff. They're just trying to look for any and everything to try to just falsely make me look bad and make the world hate me even more. But they think that my twin sister, she thinks she got authority over me. All of them do. They think they got power over me, and I'm sick and tired of the bullying and abuse and ganging up on me. And it's like my twin sister would rather go to bat for and defend strangers and won't take her sister's word over anything. When Star Bricker lied to my twin sister and said that, come on, see? Demonic fool. So, when my twin sister believed Star Bricker, when Star Bricker lied on me and said that I was the one harassing her. So, they even try to make it like, oh, Star Bricker even tried to help Candy, or, oh, and Star Bricker has lied on me, lied and said that she tried to help me when all she been trying to do is ruin and destroy me. For almost 3 years, she been trying to get me to commit suicide. Because remember that meme I told you about? I showed y'all about the gang stalkers acting like they want to try to get the target to commit suicide. And I guess if the target is strong enough, then they'll straight take you out and murder you. If they can't get you and then lie and say you committed suicide. So, they're trying to the mental health thing is it's satanic. It's not of God. And so they really think that they're more perfect than me. They think they're better than me. But yet it's clear and obvious that they're jealous. But it's like, I can't believe if y'all older than me, why the hell the bullying that y'all doing is equivalent of a third grader? But as I said, they're trying to destroy every aspect of my life. And it's like, as I said, they're trying to ruin me. And then they had the telephone perps, the telephone scatologia perp. I wrote a blog post about him. And I also, they had another perp who acted like he was gay and tried to make it like as if they try to say, well, I'm going to get a rabid black homeless man to shit at your sleep spot if you don't put up an OnlyFans and show your pussy. Or show pictures of your, I even hate that word, So, look at this, doing this on purpose. So I don't even know if it's split into another video yet. But I'm done freaking venting right now.